Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Cliff with Jai Mechanic Scale Model, and it's just starting to be first light. And don't mind me suffering a little bit of hair to the dog this morning. I hit the bourbon a little hard, but the reason why we're making this video this morning, I was going to make it last night, but got a little too much on the sauce and didn't really feel like making a video. Well, I could have made a video, but it would probably got me banned from YouTube or pissed off tech oligarchs. I was in one of my moods last night. So, anyway. Oh, coffee's so good. All right. This video is for Chris over at CD Scale Models. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to shoot for under 5 minutes. Maybe I'll try to shoot for under 10. Maybe I'll split the difference and we'll go like 7. I don't know. So, if you ain't already subscribed to Chris over at CD Scale Models, go over, subscribe to him, give him a like, watch his videos. He's got some awesome fucking builds. Anyway, so how I got into modeling is when I was younger, I ended up getting this first model, which I still have. It's this Ford model. You can tell how great I painted. I'm surprised it's actually shocked. You can see the brush marks all over the place and got a little willy-nilly with the brush. And so my builds have gotten a lot better since then, but that was when I was about 7, 8 when I got that. And then there was another kit I watched my father build because he used to be a tow truck driver, and that would be the Midnight Cowboy, which the Midnight Cowboy is also my Holy Grail kit, which I want to say thank you, Mopar Nut 62, John. Awesome. That was fucking awesome. I just can't appreciate it enough. And also Mopar Nut 62, if you're not subscribed to him, go over there and fucking like, subscribe. He does some awesome shit. He does 1-to-1 and fucking just love the guy. No homo. So, all right. Then as I got, like I said, a little older, I really fell in love with tow trucks and, just helping and watching my father build this Midnight Cowboy tow truck. And then I told him I wanted some more models, and I got them for late Christmas for my birthday. 1 or 2 of them I purchased out of pocket when I had money and was actually doing some work. So it's just a great hobby, and I think everybody should try it at least once. Because you can let your creative side just come out and fucking flow. It's just like you think about it, you put it. It's like a canvas, except you're using styrene instead of fucking canvas or paper. Or, I don't know, whatever fucking art media you use. But I got into it when I was like fairly young, and then, like I said, I kept up with it into my preteens, and then into my teenage years. My parents were going through a separation divorce when I was in my preteens, and I think they got divorced when I was like a teenager. And, so it's like I go over to my father's house, visitation. I lived with my mother for a while till I was like 13, 14. I moved in with my father, and then my father got custody, and I enjoyed that because I've always been kind of like a father's boy or a daddy's boy, or I don't know, however the fuck you want to say it. Me and my mother kind of had a relationship, but it wasn't really like super great. Part of it I feel a little bad about, but it is what it is. It's in the past. It's just fucking think about the future and move on. So, I got into, like I said, doing more builds. Loved cars. I did have a battleship that I built right after that Ford sedan that I had. And I had built that, and that I didn't even paint. I just like glued the little guns on and did that, and it just sat on a shelf. I'm like, wow, ooh, I could probably now go back and like touch it up, but I probably ain't gonna do that. So, let's see. So, like I said, in teenage years, got into building, loved it. It helped me mentally. It also helped with motor skills and doing that. What scale modeling means to me? Bottom line, it's a way to just escape reality, take my ideas, and put them on a different media. That's it. That's really what it boils down to. Modeling was very therapeutic to me. especially since my parents were going through separation, divorce, and I needed something to do. There'd be times where I'd lock myself when I'm visiting my father. I'm supposed to be spending time with my father, but there's other shit going on too. That I would just lock myself in a room and just build a fucking model. So get high on fucking Tesser's orange tube glue and fucking rattle can. And I did have a window. I did crack it open when I did paint, but I had spray, and sometimes I forget to open up the screen and just spray right through the screen. But at the time, I was a teenager and kind of didn't really give a fuck. But that's another story. Anyway, so that helped me get through a hard time. Fast forward, joined the Army right out of high school. I didn't build any models while I was in the military, so fast forward that 20-year span. I mean, I did do a couple combat deployment. Wait, no, I take that back. I had 2 die-cast models that I built over in Iraq that were sent to me in a care package. That's the Dale Jr. models and Nilla Wafers one. And I'll show them on Monday's live stream in reference to this video. I did actually build 2 while I was in Iraq. I got them in a care package. But they were just like the die cast. I didn't do anything to them. I just basically took them together and fucking screwed the bodies on. And yay, I've got a die cast. So, yeah. 2020, June 2020, I got into a motor vehicle accident. Was laid up for 4 months, rolling around in a wheelchair, and my demons were coming out to play fairly heavy. I was doing a lot of drinking and eating just shit food, eating when I want, and just being a depressed fucking piece of shit, basically. Considering the extent of my injuries and, yeah, basically just in a really bad spot. Demons were coming out to play. Heavy alcohol use. I'm not scared to admit that, but I probably will. So, it's gotten a lot better, but it's still. Now that I'm up and walking, I'm glad I'm only temporarily, or was in a wheelchair temporarily. I'm always busting my ass physical therapy to make sure. So, getting off subject here, I was able to watch YouTube on top of doing work on the computer, so I had a laptop. And I ended up actually, one of the first guys I ended up watching was Dylan over at NYS Modeling, and I pretty much binge watched a bunch of his videos. And then it didn't hit until September of 2020. I decided, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to start my own YouTube channel. If this kid Dylan, who ain't even old enough to fucking drink and run a YouTube channel, me at almost 40 years old, should be able to handle a fucking YouTube channel. So I kind of kept it because as I was healing, trying to get better, I knew I wouldn't be in a wheelchair permanently. So that's why I made my channel the way I did. It focused mostly on scale modeling. And then I decided to make it where I can do other stuff, as far as motorcycle work on stuff. Maybe I'll start getting. I've gotten other content, but basically it helped get me out of my dark, or kept the demons at bay. We'll just leave it at that. And then watching you guys, Big Charlie was kind of one of the first guys, and there was Charlie Mack, and I got Chopper Baldwin. Dr. Cranky, he did some good shit. I know Ed over attention to detail. Fucking, and then it's I just started going. Ernie over at Spunky 379 or 739. I mean, Munchman 72. Just so as I started watching y'all, and it was mostly Dylan who got me started, but then I started watching y'all because of the algorithms, and you guys are fucking awesome. The scale modeling community is awesome. It's great support, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. And every single one of my subscribers, people who watch me, you guys are the reason why I do what I do, because I found a loophole how to do live streams. And that's why I'm sharing that information. I know not everybody has a laptop, but the only reason why I have a laptop is because I I'm in the military and I have to type shit up because the Army's gone fucking digital. Yay. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Let's kill more trees. I love it. So, anyway, with that being said, holy shit, I'm over 10-minute mark. Jeff may yell at me, but that's all right. He can yell at me. It's all cool. But, yeah, and that's also another thing, too. Jeff over at Just Model Garage. Give him a like, sub him. He does a lot for this fuck community as far as, like, putting names out there and getting, like, small starter channels. He gave me a hell of a boost and stuff like that. And then, so thank you, Jeff. When I got, once I figured out the whole live stream thing, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck just happened to my screen? Okay, never mind, there we go. I forgot I got touch screen thing and I seen a little bug, one of them little, I don't know, like little small fucking bug or something like that, and I accidentally touched the bottom of the screen and my screen just turned white. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Anyway, but yeah, I figured out the whole loophole around going live, so I'm like, fuck it, you know what, I'll just do live stream and I'll just sit here, we'll joke, we'll talk, we'll fucking whatever. Like I said, I enjoy doing the YouTube channel. I hate the tech oligarchs because they're always sitting there trying to fucking, run everyone's life, limit free speech, and do all that sort of shit. So, with that being said, if you come over on one of my lives, you never know what the fuck is going to happen because I've already accepted the fact that I will never be monetized, and I don't necessarily care to be monetized because I do this to enjoy. I don't make a career out of it. Like some people use YouTube or whatever to try to make a fucking career out of. I get it. You can make extra money, and I'm not knocking that because I support capitalism. I'm cool with that. It's just I have my different opinions on how it should be. Like, like commission builds. Hey, cool. If you can do that, fucking awesome. I kind of prefer more the donation as like a kind of like give back, more humble kind of approach to the scale modeling community. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. But it's great for the psyche to, get into scale modeling and yeah, and I've been working on building a stash. But anyway, all right. We're running over 13 minutes, so I'm going to probably kill this. So, Chris, I want to say thank you for doing this challenge. Hopefully, we'll, yeah. Because I didn't actually get a chance to do this challenge because it was a couple years before I actually joined YouTube. So, I mean, it's one of them things. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate you putting it out there. And every single one of my subscribers, you guys are the reason why I do what I do. And I enjoy every single one of you and appreciate y'all. This ain't no fucking lip service. This is like straight up from the heart. Fucking love you guys. No homo. So, y'all take care out in the world of YouTube, and like I said, we'll see you in the movies. Chris, thanks for doing the challenge. I was happy to do the challenge, and yeah, so this is Cliff with GI Mechanic Scale Modeling. We're signing off. See ya.